I spent so long getting ready to see a boy. I've been putting in so much effort to see him.
He gets dumped because he's boring, because he's the nice guy.
What is your body count?
Guess.
2. I can make that number 3.
Women to 9 because...
Body count.
A little higher than 10.
What's the chances I can make that 14? Lie, like it's crazy.
Not gonna.
No emotions are... What are the chances I can be 31?
To be the 31 to 9.
Oh, that's a yes. Okay, let's f the hotel.
We had to get the score higher, so now what is it?
9.
$100,000 worth of student loan debt with money from a job that won't even pay us nearly half.
Y'all finna treat Uncle Sam like he your baby daddy?
I feel like these are the same people who don't pay their friends back.
You cannot get blood out of a turnip.
Y'all garnish my wages, I'm garnishing my job. They were paused. They was eating crab legs.
Over half of our population can't read.
I'm not paying them back. I don't give a about my credit score.
You better charge to the game.
Let them start garnishing my wages.
Now the government is like, pay up, no mercy.
There won't be a wage for them to garnish.
How the f are you supposed to pay a loan back that big?
No, we're not paying those back.
I will never be paying my student loans. Why do you care so much? They're not paying the money back to you.
You f***ers that keep saying, why should my tax dollars pay for other people's student loans? One.
This is exactly why I didn't get a student loan. You know, you're stuck in servitude. Really, that's what it is. You're stuck being a slave. And it said, you know, if you have a debt hanging over your head, you're a debt slave. So during these days, in these final times, I'm trying to get free. Free me.
I'm gonna stop paying my debt. I'm gonna use that money and I'm gonna go live my life.
I am over $80,000 in debt.
Over $75,000 in student debt.
$95,487.
$1,000, maybe even a little more than that.
$200,000 in debt total, loans and credit card debt and just other debt.
All you care about is my debt.
What are they gonna do? I'm broke. I have no money.
Wow.
Donald Trump.
Guys, we don't care.
This country sets us up for failure.
You don't care what education means to this country?
Does not care about American people.
But I wanted to move back to New York City, most expensive city in the world.
In the last 3 days or so, everybody on social media has been going back and forth about the involuntary collection that will be happening with student loans. Now, according to CNBC, U.S. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon explained the U.S. Department of Education's decision to restart collection on federal student loans that are in default. It goes on to say, on May 5th, we will begin the process of moving roughly 1.8 million borrowers into repayment plans and restart collections of loans in default. And then Linda McMahon goes on to saying borrowers who don't make payments on time will see their credit scores go down, and in some cases, their wages automatically garnished. And according to this article, they recommend to be proactive if you are one of these 1.8 million people who may be behind on payments. Now, just to give a little context and backstory, the Education Department has not collected on defaulted student loans since March of 2020. Now, for all of you who know, that was around the time when we were all stuck in the house because of the you-know-what. And the article goes on to say that during the you-know-what, there was a pause on federal student loans. But that expired in September 2023. But that wasn't it, y'all. During the Biden administration, borrowers were offered another year, which according to this article, shielded from the impacts of missed payments. And that relief period officially ended on September 30th, 2024. And what you may also find really astonishing is that currently around 42 million Americans hold federal student loans, and roughly 5.3 million borrowers are in default. And the
42 million Americans have student loans. Now, if there's 300 million Americans, what's the percentage on that? Let me do some numbers. 300 million. What is the percentage if 40 million have student loan debt? Wow. 13%. So 13% of the country has student loan debt, but 4% can't pay it. Interesting.
President of the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget said in this statement, it really is time to start repaying again. While a short repayment pause was justifiable during the you know what that I ain't gonna say, that was 5 years ago and makes no sense today. Now, I know this is a lot, but according to Newsweek, the Education Department said it will begin informing borrowers who are in default via email over the next 2 weeks, urging them to make a payment or to enroll in a repayment plan. But y'all, they said if they don't take action by May 5th, default borrowers will become subject to wage garnishments to collect their outstanding balances. Now, I know what a lot of y'all are thinking. We ain't got the money. We're all broke, allegedly. Failing to make your student loan payment on time or missing it altogether can eventually lead to default. And it goes on to say, once your loan goes into default, the full remaining balance of your loan, along with any accrued interest, becomes immediately due, known as an acceleration. And the government has the authority to recover the debt by garnishing your wages, withholding tax refunds, and seizing other federal payments. Other consequences include losing access to deferment, forbearance, and other benefits, including the option to choose a repayment plan. Y'all, that's big. Becoming ineligible for additional federal aid such as federal Pell Grants and new student loans. And another huge consequence that I've been hearing a lot of people talk about online is the default is reported to credit bureaus. Yes, y'all, essentially meaning this will show up on your credit report, which can significantly lower your credit score and impact your ability to finance a car, home, and obtain credit cards. Rebuilding your...
Yeah, the thing about that, a lot of these ladies, they could care less. You hear them. Doesn't matter. I got bad credit anyway. They just don't want to pay.
Degenerate mother.
I said 14 through 18.
So what are the chances I can add one to that?
Let's go.
Wow. Now, this guy right here, this YouTuber, this is the guy who smashed every Snowbunny. And the wild thing with this dude, he was actually recording a lot of the scenarios. And I said, wow, he was getting it in, but take a look at this.
What is your body count?
Guess.
2. Oh, you said I fit your type. So what are the chances I can make that number 3?
Slim to none because...
That's lit though. Technically 6 tonight
Smash that man.
Time change.
Wow. Down.
Girl, they couldn't get in.
Knocking them down.
Hey, what's your body count?
A little higher than 10.
What's the chances I can make that 14?
Well, I'm kind of like off men right now. I'm taking a break because I gotta do me.
When you're done doing you, can you do me?
6 months later.
It's just kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's crazy.
Knocking them
No,
down.
emotions are temporary. When you sad, you might need a person to talk to. So let me go ahead and get your contact. You wanna leave with me?
Yeah. Why you on his OVO jet? Yeah, he did. Bro, you flew Air Drake to go see Drake.
You flew
That's so
Air
crazy,
Drake?
bro. Huh?
That's a lie. Did you?
Oh, we can't talk about that. Dante, come look at this picture, bro.
No.
Is it embarrassing?
God, you're so
Let me see that picture, bro. You were going crazy.
Now, you know what's crazy, right? I'm not trying to take nothing away from the guy. But when I was in the West, I said it before. I did the same thing. So all that nonsense, oh, these guys need to go overseas because they can't get women, is a lie. It's so easy. It's so in easy mode. It's so easy, he's not even really saying nothing. Usually I was talking and walking, I was playing. He got swag, but it's on easy mode.
Yeah, come look at some of these clips real quick.
Okay. What's your birthday? Oh no, happy birthday. I forgot it up. Yeah. What position you in?
What position you want me in?
That was an interesting birthday gift.
Is that your name is? body count?
30 something in 2 years. Not bad, right?
That's pretty close to zero.
Yeah.
What are the chances I can be 31?
To be the 31 tonight.
I made it to this spot with an Asian drum. If you guys could see, it's right there. Is that joint right there? She said, let me try to do it in an Asian accent. You got condom? I said, yes. Okay, let's fuck in my hotel. And the point is, I'm here now. I'm about to go in with the phone cam and get their business taken care of. You dig what I'm saying?
Sir. She's not here.
Get in my snap. Tell me, what would you rate that?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Maybe we have to go again.
One eternity later.
All right, we had to get the score higher. So now what is it?
9.
Say what you said again.
Right? If every girl you interview with.
Why you say that?
I saw your video. I saw your video. Video, you want to be the 7 and you be the 7.
She confirmed it. She said, every girl you interview.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's your body count?
Almost 40.
She confirmed it. I saw the video. Every girl you interview. I hear another lady talk about passport bros or say anything about what a man is doing, because the future's ruined. Dating is ruined. If a man is a simp out there, whoo, I feel sorry for you. Actually, I don't, because look at all the proof. All the proof is in the pudding. You should definitely not be out here simping. You're making a horrible mistake.
I've waited for my husband for so many years, just getting mad, and I'm about to turn 40. There's a lot of stress on me right now.
You know what happened with her? Lolo Jones. Her skin is tight and her body's right. So she thought she was good for the longest time. Lady, once you hit your 30s or maybe your mid to older 20s, you should have done something. You should have been looking hard. She waited for Prince Charming. That they all get caught up in that. She wasn't playing the field. The perfect guy's gonna come. The perfect guy's gonna come. But she's so weird. Nobody probably wanted her. Lolo Jones is weird.
Working back normal. Hormone levels are normal.
Man, it's sad to watch because she didn't play, but she should have did something. That's all I'm saying. She should have done something. I'm not trying to say be out here all wild, but do something. You should have got some kind of coaching from somebody. You should have worked on it. Now it's too late.
I spent so long getting ready to see a boy who it literally just clicked in my head that like he doesn't care because I've been putting in so much effort to see him. He's been not reciprocating that. Told me I was gonna see him today. I was supposed to see him. It's 6. I was supposed to see him at 4:30. And he's texting me right now. He's just avoiding the whole thing of me. So like obviously you don't care. But I took my time to get ready, did my hair, did my makeup, and I think I look really cute. So I was gonna show somebody. I took pictures and I posted them on Instagram. So that's cool, that's nice. I got my nails done today. There's little pumpkins and shit on them. That's cool. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. I want to tell you right now. We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Seriously, there are tons of dudes who you have left by the wayside, left on the side of the road to go and beat this guy. That's why men don't care. I hope you're posting it for the ladies, but they shouldn't care either. Seriously, you all are guilty of it. How many guys you turned up to get turned down? How many guys you turned down? I could only imagine. Oh, he's too soft. He's too weird. He's too something.
So,
He gives me the ick. If it's not one thing, it's another. And men are tired of it.
Those days are over.
Reason that guys have given up on dating and stopped pursuing women and why relationships are failing, it's because when was the last time that you can even think about, whether it is someone that you know or you personally, that the good guy actually won in life? Because you have men out here that are working 80 hours a week to provide for their families. You have men out here who are pursuing women casually. They are, showing up. They are doing the dates. They are doing the flowers. They are planning the vacations. They are, emotionally in tune. And if they're not, they're going to therapy to figure it out. They are.
And it's funny because I just said that with the last girl, right? There's good guys that's doing all of that she passed up.
Everything and more that women can ask for. And guess what he gets? He gets
Nothing.
dumped. Do you know why he gets dumped? Because he's boring. Because he's the nice guy and she doesn't feel connected to him because he doesn't feed the part of her that needs the highs and the lows of the chaos. When was the last time you saw a woman give 1,000% to the man that is doing everything right? In fact, women will come online every single day and actually justify cheating on the good guy because she needed more in the relationship. And what she meant by that is that there wasn't excitement because the only type of excitement that fulfills her is toxicity. Do you want to know what happens to those good guys or those real men or those solid, wholehearted, don't lust after women, don't cheat, don't lie, don't steal. They just work their ass off. They give 1,000% every single day. They end up divorced with nothing. And guess what? Those are the men on the dating scene trying to make it work, only to continuously be used as a doormat. Women, 9 times out of 10, will pick the dude who's drinking, who's smoking, who's addicted to whatever, who's watching porn, who's paying for OnlyFans, who's out at bars every single night. She will chase him to the ends of the earth and then wonder where all the good men went. Well, the good men got shattered when you cheated on him. The good men got shattered when you wanted a divorce because you made more money and suddenly you thought you didn't need a man. That good guy that you emasculated every single day and made him feel less than and talk shit about him on the internet and labeled it couples humor. He came home every single day and still did all of the household chores and took care of your emotional labor and supported your Etsy shop and your side hustles and your, Instagram model abilities that you wanted to do so you could have some extra money and supported you through thick and thin. You want to know what that man got? He got served divorce papers. He got dumped for the guy with no car, no job, no ambition, and he got less time with his family. So next time you want to ask, where did all the good men go? The good men got destroyed the first time around, and they are no longer dating, putting up with it, or pursuing women. Okay, bye.
No, I'll tell you like this, right? With the way everything is, there are no more good men left. Let me explain. Right? I was a good guy. What happened to me? Now, I went through where every guy goes through. And some guys don't go through it. Some guys never change. But most guys, they stay good, but they're not dumb any longer. So they may not be that good guy. They be the good guy, but not the pushover guy, right? And no man is in that lane anymore. The good guy is kind of dead. You find some young kids, like maybe my son's age, he doesn't know no better, right? He's just naive about everything, like a fish out of water that's walking on land and is about to die and don't know it. Right? He'll be in a situation with a lady and be lost. And some guys are just stepping off the stoop. So, therefore, I say tread carefully. But for the most guys out here, they're dusting off their battle scars, either the battle scars of taking women on dates and it going nowhere. You know what they're saying? I'm not going on dates anymore. You either go to Applebee's, because they try to make that rule, you can't take me to Applebee's. You either go with me to Applebee's or get nothing. And they're fine with being rejected because of it. Because men have realized it's definitely more to life than being involved with women who just want to use us.
Those days are over.